Are you an adult science lover? Do you love perpetual learning about any subject? Have you been looking for a box about science, minerals, fossils, scientific tools, a variety of science subjects, and just haven't found anything for adults? It's all oriented for kids, right? Well, not this subscription. You can certainly show it to your kids, and I think maybe older kids would certainly love this and appreciate it just as much. But these are also just amazing items that can range from collectibles to usable tools, and I'm going to share them with you today. This is the Matter subscription box. It's a monthly subscription box. You can also choose a quarterly option, and if you guys remember, I've had it on my channel in the past. But it's been a while, and look at this brand new packaging. I'm so excited. I haven't even opened it yet. So this is a box called Matter, and it's from the Stem Cell Company. And it's the Science Museum in a box, is what they say. And I had some more information that they put on the back, right with my mailing label, that explains the box that I thought would be really good to share with you guys. So, Matter explores the infinite possibilities of the universe. Scientists currently estimate less than 5% of the known universe is made of ordinary matter. This includes everything made of atoms like this box, the entire Earth, every planet and star in the sky, and every pizza that ever existed. If just 5% of the universe is this fascinating, imagine what else is possible. It's verified, authentic, ethically sourced, and carbon neutral. So, and you guys, there's a percentage. I'll put it in the description box. For every box that is sent, they do reduce their carbon emissions with this box. And I will put that percentage in the description box. And I have the best discount for you for this box, if you're a first-time user, that I have ever seen in the past 4 years that I've seen this box. So if you would like to see what's inside and hear about my exciting news, then please stay tuned. Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name is Jessie if you're new here, and I unbox subscription boxes and more. Like I said in the intro, I have the monthly Matter subscription box today. Guys, I applied to be an affiliate for this box. Dream come true. They accepted me. It happened. Not only will I get a little kickback with the affiliate links from you guys if you get the box or just shop from their store, but I have an amazing code for you guys. Capital letters Jessie Miller, or clicking on the link down below will get you $20 off this subscription. This subscription is $49.99 with free shipping in the US, which is a great perk, as you guys know these days. Plus, your first box you could get for $29.99. Wow. I never had that offer when I bought this box years ago, so I am thrilled to share that with you guys. So, they completely changed the packaging, as you can see, and I was so excited when they told me. So I'm guessing these are the cards, and we're just gonna get in. I'm super excited. You guys know I usually geek out on this, and I've got a playlist I'll put in the description box below and probably pin it in the comments with my past Matter unboxings and what they used to have, so you guys can know what to expect. Alright, so you were probably wondering what this first tool was, and as you guys remember, it comes with information cards that tells you all about it. Literally look at the name, including the apostrophe S, because this is the name of the tool. I know, right? We're going to start out tough in thermodynamics, but this is pronounced Sagravasand, so Sagravasand Ring. And that little apostrophe S is pronounced, which is already, I'm like, sorry, mind blown. A Sagravasand ring is precisely crafted apparatus for demonstrating thermal expansion and contraction, fundamental principle in thermodynamics. Named after a Dutch scientist, Willem Sagravasand, surprise, the apparatus consists of two main components, a brass ring and a brass ball slightly smaller in diameter than the ring. The ball can pass freely through the ring when both are at the same temperature. However, When the ball is heated, it undergoes thermal expansion and no longer fits through the ring. Once it cools down, it contracts and is able to pass through. At a microscopic level, when the brass ball is heated, the kinetic energy of the molecules increases. The heightened energy causes the molecules to vibrate more vigorously and take up more space, thus leading to an increase in the overall size of the ball. The demonstration could also be reversed by cooling the ring instead of heating the ball. Ha! Look at that. I love that. When the ring is cooled, its molecules lose kinetic energy and vibrate less intensely, causing the ring to contract slightly. So that would make the ring narrower, in making the ball unable to pass. If cooled enough, which is basically what I just said. The apostrophe S in Sagravasand's name is a possessive feature of an Old Dutch grammar, equivalent to the English in parentheses of the, or in the parentheses from. So we got a little English lesson in there with our Dutch. That is super cool. So right now, I mean it's at room temperature, right? Should be. Let's see if it will pass freely through the ball. It's been sitting in the box, but I have had it. Oh yeah. Sorry for anybody's eardrums. That did pass right through. So, ooh. Sorry guys. Good thing this is brass, right? Alright, so I wasn't able to get the ball to heat up or the ring to cool down enough. I also don't know how much time it takes. So I'm going to hopefully be inserting some videos, do a video in video kind of thing to show you how that's working while I talked about it. So at this point, hopefully you've already seen it. Fingers crossed. We're going to move on next to the ultraviolet light. Now, if you guys remember, I did get one of these in the past boxes, but this is fantastic because just a couple weeks ago, I got a crystal, that is UV reactive, a lot. Some of them are. So this is feeling very light, so I'm thinking it needs batteries. And I do have a strap here to hold it in place for convenience. Looks just like a regular flashlight, but it emits ultraviolet light instead of a regular light that we would have. And this is the picture for it, and you'll find out why. So ultraviolet light is a range of electromagnetic frequencies that are invisible to humans. In this range, the photons that make up the light have enough energy to enact permanent chemical changes. This is why sunlight and tanning beds, both of which emit UV light, can burn your skin. The LED flashlight is capable of emitting long-wave ultraviolet, which we know is UVA light, also called black light. The purple color of this light, commonly associated with UV light, isn't actually ultraviolet. The transition from visible violet to invisible ultraviolet on the electromagnetic spectrum is gradual. There isn't a single transition point. So UV lights emit from light from the visible range along with plenty of invisible light. Many objects behave interestingly in ultraviolet light, including many rocks, plants, scorpions, and insects. So here we go. This is a scorpion. An ultraviolet light, and I could say I saw a scorpion in Texas. It was tiny, smaller than this even, but it kind of had like an amber, clear amber, maybe lighter than amber color. I think that one would have been an ultraviolet. It would have kind of reacted like this. Now, don't ask me what it would have done. It probably just would have ran away, but if I shined a light on it. But that was years ago, so I digress. So this is really cool though. I really wish they had included the batteries, but it does look like they included an object in here that will react to it as well. And then of course I'll bring in my crystals because that's what I do, and I love this, showing you guys these kinds of things. Alright, so the UV flashlight took 3 AAA batteries, and for long-time subscribers of my channel, you guys know it's been a long time since I've had to borrow batteries from remotes. But anyway, we're moving on because Leave It to Matter to actually this time provide us with something that's going to glow and react to the UV light. that's this little ball right here. Does anybody, if you know what it is, feel free to pop it in the pause, give me a timestamp, pop it in the comments below. It's a glass ball. I'm definitely keeping it in the container, not on the table. And this is uranium glass. All right, so this is uranium glass. Is a type of glass made with a small amount of uranium, which is atomic element number 92. Look on the periodic table, guys, it's true. This causes it to glow intensely bright green under ultraviolet light. It was once common for glass manufacturers to add small amounts of uranium oxide, around 2% by weight, to their items to achieve yellow or green coloration. This practice became less popular after the element was strictly regulated in the U.S. under the Atomic Energy Act of 1954. I think that's good for our safety. Since UV lights are now widely accessible, interest in uranium glass has risen again and is now sought by collectors. The presence of uranium also means the glass is slightly radioactive. It is harmless to handle, but please avoid eating it. No problem. All right, so in America, uranium is legal to own without a license. However, an exception has been made for glassware containing uranium according to the Nuclear Regulatory Commission. Well, that's good. I'm pretty sure they wouldn't send us anything that's illegal to own. And I think it's up here might have the amount of uranium in it. I'm not sure what those units are. Physics and chemistry was a long time ago, guys. But I think that's 0.14 USV over H. I will definitely Google that, you know I will, because I used to do that all the time with this box and explain crazy things. But you guys ready? I know I have, wow. I have a lot of my lights on, but I wasn't expecting, can you guys see that? I wasn't expecting it to be this bright under all my lights. Don't worry, we'll make cooler videos. I'll put some things in. I'll get some of my radioactive crystals as well. Not radioactive, but you know, crystals containing uranium. That must be what it is. I'll have to look and see if there's any other elements in crystals that could be radioactive besides uranium. Can't point that towards me. Can you guys see that? It's so fun. I love this. And I did check. I couldn't remember. I know I've got citrine crystals on the yellow part of my bracelet here. They're not radioactive, I don't think. I couldn't remember if citrine was. I know the blue ones, the lapis lazuli, I know they're not. I'm fairly certain. I think this is a type of jasper. I can't even remember. That's, yeah. So I'll bring out some more crystals and definitely do some more demonstrations with this. But I just wanted to show you guys how cool this is. I love this. And I love that they provided the uranium glass. This is a really, really neat item. Actually, you can see on the table kind of it emitting purple light. That's pretty cool. But like they said, some of the wavelengths we can see with our eyes and some we can't. And there's no one distinguishing point where our vision switches. That is so neat. Alright, so I have two stones that I didn't show you last time. This is new to my collection, actually my newest right here. It might look like a quartz, but it totally fools you. This is a Mangano Calcite, M-A-N-G-A-N-O. It's a type of calcite, and when it reacts, it's supposed to be pink or red. So let's see what we get. This is so cool. Look at this bright pink. Look how neat this is. I do absolutely love this. Very, very cool. And the cool part too, like about the UV light, is we can't see the purple coming from the flashlight, which makes this super neat too. Hey, there's the green. Woohoo! So, and then selenite is supposed to react and turn orange. I do have this selenite palm stone here, but I don't see any orange. I do see a little bit of the light kind of shining through it. I don't know. I haven't gotten this one to react. I have other selenite. If I can find it, I'll include some more clips. Oh, and I wanted to show that the uranium glass came in this cute little bag from, from the stem cell science shop with their logo on it right there. Thought that was just super cute and adorable. So moving along, you guys probably see it on the screen. Da, da, da. We've got a fossil. If anybody knows what this creature is before I reveal it, please put it in the comments down below. It's obviously extinct. Everyone hopes. Anyway, this is a 66 million year old Mosasaurus tooth fossil. It came in a nice protective case, which I'm always glad of, but this one's definitely big enough where I think we can, I'll read to make sure they say don't handle. Sometimes they're like, don't handle it, and I already have handled it. So, and here it's saying 70 million years. So, you know, 66, 70 million years. Tomato, tomato, right? I love all the porous, what is that inside the tooth there? Is that kind of like porous, spongy bone material? Oh my gosh, I used to know what that was called way back in anatomy and physiology. I love this box. It just brings back so many memories for me. Anyway, Mosasaurus tooth. Mosasaurus was a type of giant carnivorous marine lizard related to modern monitor lizards that lived in Earth's oceans during the late Cretaceous period. I have seen monitor lizards at zoos. I'm sure some of you have. They are super cool. So it's cool that they're related to the monitor lizard. Moving right along. These creatures grew up to 50 feet in length, which is 15 meters, as long as Tyrannosaurus, and has large pointed teeth along jawbones as well as the roof of the mouth. Mosasaurus was at the top of the marine food chain during the last 20 million years of the Cretaceous period, while dinosaurs roamed on land. Fossil remains have been found around the globe, even in now landlocked areas of North America where the Western Interior Seaway once existed. The lineage ultimately ended in the same mass extinction event that eradicated the dinosaurs and ended the Mesozoic era. Well, I don't know. Would we really want that to be the top of the food chain anymore? It is such a cool creature, though. I mean, you can totally see these teeth. So it didn't say not to touch it, so that means I'm gonna touch it. I absolutely love getting fossils of teeth and things like that in these types of boxes. One of the Matter boxes had the oldest fossil ever on record. If you want to see that, go back in the playlist. That was extremely fascinating and not to mention beautiful. Crystal lovers, rock lovers alike will love that one, as well as historians. But there, I hope you guys are seeing this, is the porous matter inside the tooth, which I'm gonna research and look that up. But here is the tooth, you guys. It's very pointy, very sharp, and a good size. I feel like it's almost about an inch long. Very, very sharp. I've got my own little weapon in here now. I've got a bunch of the fossils from this box on my crystal shelf, which is very, very, very covered with crystals, as you guys know. But this is stunning. I love getting stuff like this. And of course I'm going to keep it in its protective case, but I just wanted to show it to you guys, hopefully without any glare. So there's our Mosasaurus tooth. We've got one more special item, you guys. Alright, does anybody know what this is? I'm going to show you guys show it to you upside down, but I'm obviously not opening this one, because if you can tell, hoping you guys can see that there is something granular moving in this little container. You can kind of see it fall away from whatever area. So, this is volcanic ash, you guys. It's from Mount St. Helens. A shout out to any Washington State fans or people from there. And this is from 1980 from Mount St. Helens. So it's a sample of volcanic ash. Definitely don't want to open that. That looks very full, but also very interesting. So let's read about it. Not every day you get to see volcanic ash, right? I know there are some volcanoes that you can hike up, but here's what I'm assuming looks like, since they're 80s style looking cars, may have been when Mount St. Helens erupted. Interesting picture there on the front of the card. Here we go. Volcanic ash. They show it in a whole jar. The ash in this capsule was violently ejected from Mount St. Helens during the most disastrous volcanic activity in U.S. history. On the morning of May 18th, 1980, after weeks of small tremors, a magnitude 5.1 earthquake shook the state of Washington. So some of you might actually remember this. Please let me know in the comments below if you do. The quake caused the largest landslide ever recorded, according to the USGS, which is the U.S. Geological Survey for anybody needing to know, and simultaneously a lateral explosion from the side of the mountain. Whoa, wow, that lateral, I mean that's sideways out the mountain, simultaneously. So yeah, that was, I would say when they say violent expulsion, that's not an exaggeration. The explosion was rated a 5 on the Volcanic Explosivity Index, making it one of the largest eruptions in the 20th century. The sound of the eruption was heard up to 700 miles away. Wow. So we still wouldn't have heard it here on the East Coast, being about, what, over 3,000 miles away, depending where we are on the East Coast. But anyway, some areas were covered in debris, avalanches, and mud flows, and forests were scorched and scoured with hot gases. The ash reached 12 miles high, and ashfall was reported up to 1,500 miles away. Oh, can you guys imagine the air quality and all the destruction of forests and flora and fauna? I can't imagine. Anyway, I could go on a rant about our history classes not getting to this event, but I digress. The ash of every volcanic eruption is unique based on the chemistry, crystal content, temperature, and dissolved gases of the erupting magma. Highly explosive eruptions, such as this one, produce bright ash due to their higher silica content. Huh. That's so cool. So again, we learned something super neat, and just all I know devastating to many, and I do apologize if anybody suffered any devastation in that eruption. I don't have no clue. It makes me want to read up about it now. Maybe I can get history by mail to do a letter on it. Wouldn't that be neat? Anyway, don't want to cross subscription talk here, but this is really cool. So the high silica content, you guys can see, hopefully you can see it. I know I'm not taking it out of the plastic, but it probably is reflective. But you can see kind of silica would be like a little bit of a shiny type effect in it. I mean, not shiny like mica shiny, but silica shiny. Anyway, so I've got a sample from 1980 in St. Helens. So this is matter, you guys. They come up with a variety of items. So we got 5 items today, and we usually get about 5 to 6 items in a box. And what do you guys think? What's your favorite item? What would you want to play with the most? I remember one time in my box, I was just seeing if Moonstone was reactive. For fun, right? I remember one time in a box, I got thermochromatic putty that I played with, and I did a whole separate video on it, and it was a lot of fun. I kind of forgot how much fun you can have with these, just experimenting, and you can definitely, I think this is something to definitely share with kids. I think kids maybe, 10 and up would like stuff like this, as long as they were careful and not, careful with glass items and not sucking on that, and, careful with the fossil and whatnot. But this is super cool stuff, definitely with adult supervision. High schoolers into science would love this too, I bet. So it makes a great gift or a great subscription to treat yourself. And remember, you can save $20 with Jesse Miller, no spaces, all caps. I'll put that in, or the link, and or I would recommend using my link as well, because the link is good for the shop too. The code $20 is for the subscription box only, and you guys, I get a decent, really nice commission. So if you happen to use it, it would be great. It's money back towards what I would just put right back into the channel. But I was extremely happy to be able to bring this back to my channel, and I can't believe I took it away for so long. But thank you so much to the Box of Matter and Stem Cell Science Shop for sending this to me free to review. I never thought I'd be saying that in the history of my channel, so thank you guys so much, and I hope I continue to get to bring it to the channel. Guys, let me know in the comments below. I hope you want to continue seeing it. I know I do. So let me know what your favorite item is or what you'd want to play with or experiment with the most. And then please, if you haven't already, give this video a like. Helps me and it helps my channel, and definitely comment a little bit. So you probably want to know what my favorite items are. I do apologize. I really think this demonstration of thermodynamics, this tool is awesome. I have to look at the phonetics to remember how to say it. I'm so sorry. The Sagravasand. That's the coolest name, definitely. It's the coolest name award for this box. Like I said, I've got to play with it and figure out how to heat it up or cool it down. And of course the UV light is exciting because I love it, and I love being able to show what my UV crystals are and things like that. I love fossils. Honestly, those are probably my top 3. Or is that 4? I mean, I love everything. It's just, I love learning, you guys, as you know. So anyway, forgot to add that in there. Talk to you later. Bye.